Prime Minister Narendra Modi might have pledged to make India the easiest place to do business at recently concluded global summit at Gandhinagar in his native Gujarat state, but experts remain skeptical about how he intends to overcome obstacles such as corruption, red tape, and an arduous tax regime. Hundreds of executives gathered in Modi's longtime fiefdom to hear him promise to transform India's business climate with unlimited reforms designated to attract foreign investment. Everyone from World Bank President Jim Yong Kim to US Secretary of State John Kerry publicly heaped praise on Modi's efforts to kickstart economic growth since his right-wing party stormed to power at elections in May with such huge mandate. But behind the scenes, at a major vibrant Gujarat summit, the mood among some was more cautious, while economists rattled off a string of substantial reforms the government still needs to tackle. India currently ranks 142nd out of 189 of World Bank's Ease of Doing Business survey, behind its arch-rival Pakistan and even dropping 2 places on the list last year. Yet, John Kerry hailed Modi as a visionary in his address at the summit, enthused by his government's promise to cut a swath through red tape and simplify a tax regime that often leaves foreign business in despair. Also speaking at the 3-day gathering, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley defended his government's pace of reforms so far and stressed that Modi's pledge to make India the easiest place to do business was not an empty slogan. In fact, Jaitley pointed to moves to fast-track changes to land purchases, a major business bugbear, and steps to introduce a national sales tax to replace myriad confusion duties imposed by state and national governments. Why Jaitley? Even well-known economist Rajiv Kumar applauded Modi's efforts but said more was needed to remove cumbersome and often opaque rules and regulations for every kind of business, from private schools to major industries operating in India. India-born economist Jagdish Bhagwati, a professor at Columbia University in New York, said the government must do more to tackle corruption among public officials that plagued the previous left-leaning Congress government's decade in power. This was what Bhagwati said, and I quote, "They have inherited the UPA-2 government's inactions. They didn't really do anything about corruption." In that backdrop, many off-record admits that though hail Modi's vision as well as intentions is not all that easy to make India easiest place to do business, as corruption and red tapeism are 2 major challenges that Modi and his government had to overcome to realize the dream. Saying easiest may be easier than done. News Desk, Mango News.